Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're out in the carving tent and we're getting ready to do some detail work on this bear. Carved this bear up the other day from a piece of poplar wood. So it's not pine, we don't have to worry about all the pine pitch. And honestly, it carves really nice, real nice. So I have a plan today to detail this, and it might be helpful for those of you who do not have a dime tip bar, okay? Perhaps you have some power tools for cleaning up your chainsaw carvings, but you just haven't got that dime tip bar yet for another chainsaw. And well, maybe this bit that I have and a die grinder could help you detail your carvings. So stick around, don't go anywhere, and we'll get started. Like I said, we're going to be detailing this bear, and we're going to be doing it with power tools. Normally, I add all the fur on my bears with my chainsaw. This is my battery MS-160. Normally, I use this dime tip bar made by Steel. This has got the quarter pitch bar, quarter pitch chain, quarter pitch sprocket, and this runs 43 gauge chain. So it's really, really thin stuff. It's like a bracelet. Normally, I come in here like this though, and I start making scraping marks. Right, and we work our way around the carving. If you guys aren't sure how to do that with the saw, I'll put a video up right here adding fur to your bears, to your carvings. You guys can go there and check that out. Now, this video is for those of you who are not able to, at this time, get a second chainsaw to put the bar on, right? Let's say you've got your first saw. Now, I'm not sure what that would be. Let's say it's an MS-170, right? And you're blocking out your bears and you're adding your patterns and trying to do what you can, and you're just not able to buy a second saw to do the dime tip bar. Well, I recently got this burr from Saburrtooth. Now, it's got the teeth on the end and the teeth on the sides, and this is a cylinder burr. It's got a 1/4 inch shaft, and it might be the 1/2 inch for the diameter. And what my goal is to show you how to put some fur on here using this attachment. So if you already have a die grinder, all you got to do is get the burr. That setup is going to be a bit cheaper than buying a whole new saw and getting the dime tip bar, chain, and sprocket set up for you. Now, this could get you by. It's not going to be as fast as doing it with the chainsaw, but it could be another option for some of you. And it could be a good option for small to medium-sized carvings, you know, if you don't want to get out your chainsaws, or like I said, you're not at a point where you want to buy a second chainsaw to commit it just to those details. So we're gonna go ahead and do some fur pattern over here. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the whole bear, because like I said, it does take a little while, but we'll go through, we'll do some of that, and then we'll use some of my favorite burrs to go through and add the eyes and detail the face. Now, before we get started, I want to show you guys what it already looks like. Alright, so we've got this side with no fur, and we've got this side with fur using that bit. Now, to really stand out when you're done and you hit it with the torch lightly and you burn all the extra fuzzies off, you get a more defined look. We'll probably do that at the end just so you guys can see, but for now, this is where it's at. I'm going to go ahead and throw my earmuffs on and my dust mask and start carving up the other side here. As always, there's Amazon links below with the tools that I'm using or similar. If you guys make purchases through those links, buy those tools, they help support the channel and I greatly appreciate it. Also, you guys can get some channel merch down there. Got a Teespring thing set up. I got coffee cups, t-shirts, and stickers. Feel free to go check those out, make a purchase, wear something cool. I've actually got to order up myself a couple shirts that I designed that are on there, so hopefully we'll get those soon, and you guys will be able to see them here on me and you know, see if they're worth buying, I guess, right? So, all right, let's throw on our dust mask and our gear and start carving. Now, you got to hold it at an angle, okay? You got to angle it. Can't go flat, you got to angle it. You want to use the corner of the cylinder to create your fur pattern.
Alright guys, so here is a fur pattern all done with the cylinder, okay? Now, like most burrs, they're versatile, so I'm going to go ahead and use it round over these ears. Kind of clean up the snout here a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to come in and put eyes in using my favorite burrs.
So I think you guys get the picture, right? Go ahead, get our fur pattern going here. It actually looks pretty good. Let me bring you in nice and close so you guys can check it out. Okay, got those ears nice and rounded back. Got the fur pattern going. Now all these fuzzies, again, we'll burn them off with the torch when we're done. Right now I'm going to grab my favorite bit right here, 1/4 inch shaft Saburrtooth flame bit. All right, this is the coarse bit. See, that's the green one. This bit I use on every carving just about. This is how I start my eyes. If I didn't do the nose with the chainsaw, I will use this. We can do the mouth. We can get the fingers and claws and the toes going. We can clean out the ears if we want. We could do whatever we want with this. We can even create fur with this. But I kind of like the way this is creating fur because it's giving me a hard 90-degree angle in there, and we can make it look a little more overlapping. If we use the flame bit for the fur, it'll have more of a rounded edge, all right, and the fur won't look as natural, I guess, if you want to say. So it won't have much of that falling and overhanging look. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get the nose and the eyes done, and then maybe we'll click it in high speed and get all the fur done with the cylinder burr. Hey guys, check it out. So finished detailing with that cylinder burr, this one, and my flame bit burr, and this is what we got, right? So the flame did the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the claws for the paws, but we're mostly here for that pattern, that fur pattern on the bear, okay? Because that's what we were looking at today, a different way to do that fur pattern. So I just hit it quick with the torch. You guys can kind of see like the definition in there, right? At least that's what I'm hoping you're able to see. Now, give me just 1 second. We'll spray some black paint on there real quick. Now, using those burrs to finish your carvings seems to work pretty well. I mean, it looks pretty good. You will want to carve with the chainsaw first, right? And then let it sit probably for a day. So what that means is work on some other carvings, carve out multiples, let them sit, let it air dry for a day or two. The wood will air dry, and then it'll carve easier with the burrs if this is the route you've got to take, you know, because you can't afford a second saw, or maybe you don't want to get one. No big deal. This is just another option I'm showing you guys for a fur pattern using power tools. You know, as we get away, well, not we, but some people are getting away from using gas saws, battery saws, which means using your power tools is, you know, just part of it and just a whole nother option. So honestly, I still use gas and battery saws. I use all of it, all the above. All right, look at that guy. Oh man, that worked out great. Now, for me personally, will I be doing this on all my bears? Probably not. Custom orders, quite possibly, because I really like the way this fur pattern has come out. But when it comes down to, you know, speed, the chainsaw does it much quicker. It really does. Hopefully you guys can see the pattern and how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously we're not done painting yet, but I just really wanted you guys to get the feel for it, kind of see what we're going for. Now this guy has his paw up this way because he's going to hold a flag. I'll be drilling this out and he'll be holding an American flag here, so that's what that's for. And yeah, I think it came out pretty good. Well guys, there you have it. Kind of another option to do the fur pattern on your bears. It'll probably work on any other carving too, you know. You just got to use the corner edge of the cylinder burr there, the coarse bit from Saburrtooth. That seems to have done a pretty good job. You know, we rounded off some stuff, we put the fur in. Yeah, hopefully, if that's what you're looking for, hopefully this video will help you out. and you know, help you move along and help you move your skill up just a little bit farther. Now I could see that being a really good technique for small carvings and small bears. All right, large carvings and large bears might not work as well, except for maybe getting into some tight spots. But this is a medium bear, you know, he's about 2 foot, so I would say 2 foot down to even these little guys that are less than a foot, it'd probably work out pretty good with. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out my Teespring link down below. Get yourself some merch, a shirt, sticker, coffee cup, something cool. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Be sure to check out a video popping up. I'll see you next time.